Hey there, YouTube. I know it's been a little bit since I posted anything. I haven't really had anything much to talk about, so a little bit of housekeeping. As you can see, this is not going to be a first impressions by any means. I have been smoking this, and we're trying today for the video Rattray'S accounting mixture since 1903, blended for Charles Rattray, Perth, Scotland. It's got a nice little cool little picture on the back, and this smoke here, I'll show you. This is what the tobacco looks like. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen some of this. Let me see, get this in focus. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Nice, dark, smoky. There's the label, and on the back, see, you can see that's pretty neat. It's got like the tobacco urn. And yeah, nice big jar. Get my chair here and work all over. It's really, I mean, oh, when you open this up, you get smoky. There's that smokiness, but it's not overly smoky like campfire smoke. It's not really. It has a smokiness to it, but it doesn't smell too strong, like with that. It's there. It's very distinctive, but and there's something else in there, almost like a perfumey smell. But I know this is all natural tobacco. I don't believe this has any type of toppings or anything like that. Oh yeah, it has very interesting notes just from the tin note. There's that smokiness. There's that sweetness there, and that's what I want to talk about while smoking it. Well, it went out already. You got that. You have the same smokiness in with, in the air when you smoke it. On the flavor wise, it's there. Along with, there's a sweetness. I noticed that when you get midway through the bowl towards the end, the sweetness increases, which is very interesting because a lot of tobaccos, flavored or whatever, they start towards the end of the bowl. They start to lose their flavor. They start to, for me anyway, they start to really get astringency, very strong, almost like when you get to the end of your cigar. It has that nasty, and you're just like trying to plug through it, so you don't feel like you wasted your money by getting rid of too much of your cigar into the ashtray. You know what I'm saying? And it, it has that real strong flavor towards the end. But this, it actually gets sweeter, and it's a very pleasure to smoke. It's very good. I'm really enjoying this blend, and on the high end, it's pretty much about, for me, it was about $16 for a tin of this, but it's worth it. It is worth it. I mean, this is probably the most priciest tobacco that I've ever purchased in my life to date. Most tobaccos are about $9-10 each. Even the H&H blends are around 10 or 11 bucks. So let me see if it says anything on the bottom here. 100 grams, 3.53 ounces. It's made in Germany. Rattray'S British Collection Accounting Mixtures. Now Virginia tobaccos. Okay, it's got Virginia tobaccos of different cuttings combined with black Cavendish and a hint of spicy Latakia. So the Latakia is giving that smokiness, and yeah, I guess the Cavendish is what's giving it the sweetness on the back end. It is really enjoyable, and a cool little tidbit about this tobacco is, just for S's and G's, I decided to look up, hey, what did the late great Peter Cushing smoke? Because you see him, when he plays, in The Hound of Baskervilles and a couple other Sherlock Holmes things that he did. He smokes a pipe. Now I wondered, was he really a pipe smoker? Now, from what I have found out, they said that he did smoke a pipe, but he did smoke cigarettes. Most of the time, it was cigarettes, and he always wore a white glove or some sort of a glove so he wouldn't stain his hands from the tobacco. And some of the behind the scenes articles or something said something about that he would always have to have like a glass, something to drink when he was doing, the scenes with the pipe for Sherlock Holmes because the tobacco was so strong. But to counterdict that, or whatever, I forget what the phrase is, but on another note, he smoked unfiltered cigarettes. All right, so that's got to be horrible, inhaling that nasty, cigarettes, really strong cigarettes with no filters on it. So it kind of like, I don't get it. How come he was saying that when he was, but then he smoked the other thing. But apparently he did smoke a pipe. And I'm going to put a link to this article, the reason that made me want to buy this mixture, because supposedly there's a picture of Peter Cushing with a pipe, and it says what the pipe is, and it says that he's smoking Rattray'S accounting mixture. So I wanted to say, hey, I'm actually smoking something that the late, great Peter Cushing smoked. I'm sure it's probably not the same blend. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I thought that was a little neat. Meeting the old Baron. Or, if you like them as Van Helsing, me and Van Helsing smoking together. But yeah, he smoked the pipe supposedly. But certain accounts say that he didn't like the tobacco; it was too strong for him. But then he also was smoking cigarettes that were unfiltered. So I guess he ain't around to ask for sure now. So oh well. But yeah, the natives are restless though. Jeez. Wow. What happened over there? I don't know. He's pissed off at something. So, amongst this screaming banshees from Scotland, hope you enjoyed this review of Rattray'S accounting mixture that supposedly Peter Cushing smoked. So, till we do it again, my friends, let's set sail.